What's up, people, man? I have a question for you guys. What happens when you choose the right sound, you arrange the track, the vibe is there, but still something is a little bit off, right? The mix feels crowded already. The low end really not breathing the way you want it to breathe. And no matter how much you EQ that things still fight against each other within that space. That is called frequency masking, which is a very big problem when you're trying to put a song together. But today we have a resolve for that. Corny, but it's okay. So I am introducing today Waves Curve Resolve. Now, basically, frequency masking happens mostly when there's two or more sounds that are competing for the same frequencies. So you're thinking about kick and bass, you're thinking about vocals and synth, and even keys and guitars. So traditionally what you would do is you would get either a staticky, a multi-band compressor, or just sidechain, which actually works. It works. But often it costs for the transparency of the track, and the vibe is pretty much taken out also. And that's where Resolve come in. Now, before I even get started, I want to send a big shout out to Waves for sending this over to me. I got a chance to play around with it beforehand. As you can see right now, this is before the 19th, but I got a chance to play around with it before I could show it to you guys. Now, they gave it to me, but they don't have anything over what I say. They don't give me a script. I come with my own script. So this is just my own opinion on this. And then make sure you go to the school community, because we're going to be talking about this in even more detail over there as some of the courses come along. So make sure you go join. The link will be in the description for both. And so basically Resolve works by letting one track listen to the other track. And instead of permanently carving out that EQ, it dramatically creates space only when there's clash. So that basically means that only in the frequencies that actually matter is where you will see this actually start to take place. So basically there's no guesswork, you're not over EQing anything, and it reacts in real time, which is very important. All right, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you an example of what this look like and how we actually can add this, and I'm going to over dramatize it. Yeah, I just made that word up. And just to show you how powerful this actual tool really is. Let's check it out. All right, and so the first example I'm going to show is that this is going to be between the kick and the bass. So this is a track that I was doing for the Shasha Jones remix. And you guys are hearing it first right here. I'm going to be releasing it after I do this video. So I want to go here. Let's look at my 808, right? So I have resolve on this particular bass here. And what I wanted to do, now before I do this, matter of fact, before I do this, I am going to go to my kick, and then I'm going to sidechain. I'm basically sending, well, you have to add it first. I did it in the correct order, but I almost forgot about that part. So you have to add resolve to the actual instrument that you want to be doing the listening. All right. And so then I go into my kick, and I'm going to do a send to resolve, right? And so as I do that send, every time the kick come in, resolve is going to allow the sub to listen at that and then dissect what that should sound like. And so what we're going to do is I'm going to basically solo both of these, and I'm going to pull up resolve here. And as I pull that up, we're going to relearn. Okay. Now, normally this is going to say learn, but we're going to relearn, and we're going to see once you start to play, it's going to dissect that for you. Here we go. And so now it says bleep and stop because it got the information that it needs. And so we're going to stop. And so now now that it has listened to that, now you're going to see, as I add this, you're going to see a little area over here that's going to highlight as blue and going to show where the frequency is clashing. Here we go. So here is where the spot is. And if I turn this knob up, it's going to see the frequency is going to be clashing here. And so resolve is saying, We're gonna add it here for a cleaner sound. And if I can add this even more to be more dramatic with it. All right, and so now if I play this in the example, so as you can see, it's a whole lot more cleaner in this particular scenario, okay? And so that is one aspect of it. I'm gonna get a little bit more dramatic with this and for the example. And so what I did was I actually created her vocal over the entire track because I wanted to really just kind of push the limits of this. This is not normal. This is not anything that I would normally do in this situation, but I have her vocal that is going to be running over the entire track. So I have everything going into this bus and I'm going to relearn and we're going to play it and let it relearn what it's doing. Okay. And so here we go. And so now I can stop. It has relearned, scan is complete, and here we go. So now I have this going over the entire vocal. I mean the entire track. And we're gonna push this and see where it makes that room at. Here we go. So as you can see, it's not taking away from the track at all, but you can still hear those vocals very, very clearly, no matter what's going on. And also what I did was I did the sidechain content. So you have all of these different areas that you could choose. Now, of course, I chose vocals. If it was a rap vocal, then I would choose that one. But this is very powerful in my opinion. But you also have this little advanced control down here that you can control a little bit more. But really, this one knob effect thing right here, this is crazy and it's very quick and precise. So as you can see, these vocals still sit very good in a very, very busy track. This track is pretty busy for what it is, but I just wanted to push it, man, and just see what we can get with it. So that's the example that I have there, man. And so one of the main things I really love about Resolve is that one knob. That one knob, you could control everything with that. It's just beautiful. The other thing I like about it is the visual effect, how you can actually see where the frequency is and where it's actually doing the I don't want to say masking, but where it's actually doing the frequency dropout. I love that. It's surgical when you need it to be. You can actually go in there and really push the limits of it and just kind of see where you go with that. And the fact that you're not basically destroying the tone of the full track, you're basically resolving the problem. I love that whole concept. Now, while we're here with this, here's the very, very important part of this. You got 2 days where you can get it for free. Okay? 2 days you can get it for free. That is today. Now I'm speaking in future tense because this is before. So today on the 19th and tomorrow on the 20th, you can actually download it for free. On the 21st, when the product launches, its intro price is going to be $29.99. But then there's after the intro price, then it's going to go to $79.99. So definitely you want to jump on this. And if you're already on the Wave Creative Access plan, it will be included in both tiers on the Essential and the Ultimate. So you'll have that as a part of those tiers. So yeah, first free, discount after, no brainer. You might as well go ahead and jump on it while it's free. And I have a link in the description that you can actually go and purchase it from. It's an affiliate link, but I mean, if you're getting it for free, then it's just free. But if you get it after the 20th, then it's an affiliate link, so to say. Now, who is this for? If you are a producer or engineer and you basically struggle with muddy mixes, you want the cleaner low end, you hate processing, just want the mix to breathe a whole lot better, you want to clear that frequency space, this one is a no-brainer, bro. This one here is one of the biggest ones that they've released, in my opinion, because of what it does. All right, and so that's all I have. Once again, shout out again to Waves for sending this over to me, man. This one, I really, really love this plugin, man. Really love it. Make sure you guys join the school community, like, subscribe, and share. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace out.